So anyway, she says, I showed her a picture of you so she'll know who you are. It sounds like she can't talk. Oh, poor Jet. Then poor Betty. Gosh, Betty and I got knocked, the two of us. Ralph died on the 28th of November, and now Jet is dying when? The 10th of, I don't know when it was. We never talked about that. I suppose it is, if the funeral's going to be on the 12th, well, he could have died on the 8th, 9th, 10th and we'll see. I'll see. I'm anxious to get there. We got to put our arms around each other. That's what we got to do. So we'll talk to you later. I'm going to go out and walk on the wharf, get off of the metal decks, because even though I'm holding my feet up all the time, I think this is life-saving to me because my ankles are not swollen. Some people's are, but it's the metal decks that you're walking on all the time. And if you don't raise your feet up, they swell. Oh, might be the diuretic little tablet I'm taking with the blood pressure pill. Might be that, too, that's holding it down. Who knows? Anyway, I'll talk later on about, we'll see what happens. Bye-bye. Well, here we go. I got to Betty's just after the memorial funeral. They were cars, I saw them all on the street by the house, so I was there. I took a taxi cab, but that man was from India and outer space. I'd ask him questions, he would never answer. It's like he couldn't hear, couldn't see, or anything. Anyway, finally he told me the taxi cab fare would be between $10 and $15. It ended up to be $30. Oh, my Lord. Anyway, because he couldn't find the place, he didn't know, it was unbelievable. Anyway, I got to Betty's, and there were so many people in the house. I kept looking for Ginny Dale, but she didn't come, she was sick. And also the other one, Duke and Doris Hutchins. I didn't see them. I think they were on a trip or something like that. Anyway, I tried to keep track of the people, but that was pretty impossible. There was a caterer there with all those wonderful, lovely sandwiches, the little circles of bread with the same size circle of tomato. I don't know how they managed to do that. And the dill sandwiches, just the old South, you know that. It's the sauce there, mayonnaise with spices and herbs and dills and, oh God, and desserts and hams and beefs and on. Oh, what a beautiful array it was. And chocolate with the crunch. Some lady told me, I made that. You won't guess what's in it. No, I didn't. It was noodles. Bits of noodles that made the crunch. I said to her, it is not pecans or nuts. No. Anyway, it was delightful. We had water and iced tea. No drinking, but then Jet didn't drink, so why should we drink? And we had a wonderful collage of pictures. I saw that in the other dining room of Jet and family. So then, after the bridge players left and the gardener, oh, that was the sweetest thing, the gardener came. Oh, my God. He was a black man. It was like a black raisin in a bowl full of white cornflakes. And then, but he was, oh, that was such a tribute to Jet that he came. Then we were a small group. I counted, I think there was 23 of us. Into the cars, down to the wharf, taking 2 bouquets of flowers, and I got to carry the box of Jet. It makes me cry even now. Anyway, I carried it, and then all the family, they could take a handful of the you know what it is, the ashes, and scatter onto the water And then they took a flower and scattered that onto the water, and it went, on, floating down to the ocean. And then we held hands, and my hand holder was the shaker. I can't remember his name, Fred Frank. He shook my arm to the shoulder. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Afterwards he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Well, he couldn't help it that he has this palsy or whatever. He's a nice man. It was sad, and it was sweet, and many a tear to fall.